Alright, Shalom. I want to give all glory, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the elders. Salutations to you, hopeful elect out there doing the work. Alright, believers of the word. Alright, teachers of the word. Okay. He's out here again on a hot day in Babylon. Alright, he's going to be in the spirit, bring out precepts, and apply Lord willing. Alright.
Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
Hey, guess what? That's talking about the nation of Israel, because that word holy right there means separate. Okay? The Most High is dealing with one people. Okay? The Most High is dealing with one people only. Alright? All these Christians out here, the Edomite race, if you will, okay? They take the Bible and they think that it's a universal book. You know what I'm saying? So they think that, you know, the Most High made a covenant with the whole world. That's not. When you go into the scriptures, when you go on depth, okay, with the scriptures and the understanding of the words, it's only talking about one people. Alright? The nation of Israel. Alright? Give me that one more time out.
It's Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people.
Have severed you from other people. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got a pizza, and say you got pepperoni on one side, and you got, say, cheese on the other, you're gonna sever it apart. Okay, because one person might be like, I don't fuck with pork, man. That's dirty.
Yeah, the other nations is pepperonis.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know? The other nations are the meat lovers. Sausage, Canadian bacon, pepperoni, so on and so forth. That's the other nations. Because the brother just read, okay, that word severed is in there. Severed you from other people. We're the other side of that pizza, okay? That's edible, if you will. All right. You know what? I'm gonna look up that word severed.
Yeah. Right, because the Most High never meant for all nations to get together and hold hands and parade around. That's an imagination of the Edomites. Going back to Antiochus' Epiphany, when our people, our wicked people, said, "Let us make a covenant with the heathen." You know what I'm saying? Antiochus wanted all people as one. You see that same thing going on today with the so-called Illuminati.
Yeah, the sellouts of
they
our
want
nation.
Everybody as one, so it's easier to control. That's all it's about.
It's First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days there went out Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow."
Yeah, and that's going into when we're in captivity under the Greeks, okay? And the way of living, they're forcing us to not follow our laws, circumcise our children, the holy days and whatnot, okay? They force us to eat pork. They're killing and torturing us, okay? Now, if you look at America today, this is Greece, this is Rome, this is Babylon, Egypt all over again. You can eat pork. You can practice homosexuality. You could, you know, people think they make money, okay? When the dollar bill is not real substance, okay? GMO foods. This place is 20 times worse than when we had it, okay? Just like it says in Matthew's the 24th chapter, I believe, there's not going to be a greater time than, you know, any other. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. Read that scripture again, bro. What you had, the severed.
It's Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Yeah, holy means separate. It's talking about the nation of Israel, the people. All right, go ahead.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
Con.
And have severed you from other people.
Have severed you from other people. All right, and this is the definition of going into the etymology of severed. Severed. Right? It says divide by cutting or slicing especially suddenly, forcibly, because the Most High is gonna bring forth His judgment, okay, and holiness upon this earth, okay, and He's gonna divide all these people. You know what I mean? Give me Matthew's 25th chapter, Matthew 25, and start at 31.
Them dudes funny looking, bro.
Yeah, come.
Crazy looking devils.
Yeah, come. Of course, everything's funny to these devils, man. They don't know what's going on. Yeah, so
This Matthew 25 and 31. And when the Son of Man shall come in his glory,
yep,
and all the holy angels with him,
yep,
then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
yep.
And before him shall be gathered all nations,
He's gonna gather all nations to do what?
and he shall separate them one from another.
He shall separate them one from another. Okay, so there you go. That's plain and cut and dry. All right, and that's the New Testament, by the way. All right, so all you Christians out there, I know you guys don't like us because we tell you the truth. Okay, don't read the Bible if you can't handle it. All right.
They don't. That's the problem, though. They're not reading it.
Exactly. You know, they think they're some of the smartest people. You know, this is plain. All right.
Nehemiah 9 and 2. And the seed of Israel separated themselves from all the strangers.
Hey, the seed of Israel separated themselves from all the strangers. Strangers, okay? Other
Stranger
nations.
danger.
Yeah, stranger danger. All right? Stranger, okay, when you go into that word Gentile, there's two definitions. Israelite foreigners who are strangers to their heritage, and then you have strange other nations
Right.
that are complete strangers.
That's it.
The Most High didn't make a covenant with them. Go ahead, bro.
In the New Testament, you look up Greek, you look up to say that, it means Hellen,
Yeah.
Hellenist.
Yep.
Okay, you look into Gentiles, I believe it's Genos, which is talking about a particular bloodline. So there's no way around this thing.
Yep. Like we didn't just wake up one day and was
Right.
like, hey, you know what? We just gonna talk about division. We're just gonna start talking about separating people and just everything comes out the scriptures, man. Thus
I
saith
used
the
to
Lord.
be a wacky Christian myself.
Done. I think we all were. I wasn't really into it because it made no sense, and I hated a lot of people. You know, I was going to church with the Edomites years ago when I was younger, and I hated these peppy ass, just corny ass fucking Edomites. Edomites,
Yeah.
man. All right, I just didn't like these people, man. I'm talking about, you know, God loves everyone. Every time they say that to me, it was like, what was that? What's that substance that makes Superman weak?
Yeah, kryptonite.
Yeah, kryptonite. I was like, so I don't want the Lord to be mad at me. But guess what? The Lord wants us to hate these nations, man. All right. Yep. Read that precept again. Yeah, whatever you just had.
Nehemiah 9 and 2. And the seed of Israel separated themselves.
Oh, it said the seed of Israel. So ain't nobody else can be Israel. There's no spiritual Israel. Okay? There's no new Israel. We are the world Israel. No. It said the seed, okay? It's just talking about the bloodlines of the people, all right? All the tribes. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, which are you Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians. Ephraim, you Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, you Cubans. Gad, you Indians, North American Indians. Asher, Colombians. Okay, so on and so forth. Naphtali, Issachar. All you northern tribes, all right? That go back to, you know, the Americas. They're dispersed too, all right?
Nehemiah 9 and 2. And the seed of Israel separated themselves from all strangers, and stood and confessed their sins and the iniquities of their fathers.
Yeah, hey, their sins, that's transgressing the law. Okay, 1 John 3 and 4. Okay, the law was only given to the nation of Israel. Okay, so you wacky tacky Christians can't go on and say, well, we all sin. That's not according to the Bible, all right?
Right.
go back to let's go back to the Matthew's 25 and 31 again. All right, so that's why the Most High is going to bring forth the Lord to come back and save the nation of Israel, okay, and separate us from the rest of the nations, okay, where we're dispersed. All right, especially here in Great Babylon, America. All right, the Lord's not coming back to save you wacky tacky Christians, and He doesn't look like you. All right, He doesn't have pasty skin. He doesn't have long hair. Okay, He doesn't look like what Hollywood shows Him to be, and His name ain't Jesus. Jesus don't exist. Okay.
It's Matthew 25 and 31. When the Son of Man shall come in His glory, and all the holy angels with Him, then shall He sit upon the throne of His glory.
Yep.
And before Him shall be gathered all nations.
Yep.
And He shall separate them one from another.
Exactly.
As a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
Yeah. So guess what? All right. The nations are going to be separated from us. All right. The Most High is coming back to bring forth righteousness on this earth and separate all this wickedness from His holy people. Okay. And guess what? 2/3 are going to be separated too. All right. That don't want to come back to the Most High. You give me Luke 9 and 26, bro.
But it's Luke 9 and 26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words,
Yep.
of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed.
Yep. Hey, because guess what? You got guys that don't want to do the work. Okay? You got Israel that are stiff-necked and don't want to believe in the word and repent and come back to this truth of this knowledge. You want to follow other philosophies. Okay? You want to hold hands with the other nations. All right? Read that again, bro.
Luke 9 and 26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed.
Yep.
When he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's.
Yeah, his own glory and his Father's. Okay, like he said in Matthew 31. Okay, go ahead.
And of the holy angels.
And the holy angels again. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 27. But I tell you of a truth, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death.
Yeah, and Lord willing, you know, we want to not taste that second death, especially. All right, the nuclear destruction, the mark of the beast. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6, bro. All right, we're a holy people, and we got to keep practicing that. You know, sometimes it gets hard. We're in this society. We're around wickedness, but we gotta, you know, the Lord says, "Thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation." Okay. So we gotta, you know, keep building our spirits up and abide in the Word.
This Deuteronomy 7 and 6. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
Hey, chosen thee to be a special people. It didn't say He made all the people special. He made all the people in the world to be special. It didn't say that. He said, I have chosen thee. Okay?
Yeah.
Out of everybody else. All right, go ahead, bro.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So guess what? That's Israelite supremacy right there. Okay? This is not a book where, you know, everybody can pick it up and we're all one people. The Lord said He chose thee to be a special people, better than all the people upon the face of the earth. What's going on?
You know?
Hey, our people look, hey man, torn up. Hey, and guess what? That's what Esau did to our people, man.
Right.
Psalms 135 and 4. For the Lord hath chosen Jacob unto himself, and Israel for his peculiar treasure.
Yeah, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay, that's synonymous with the nation of Israel. All right, Zion. All right, it's not talking about no